2 shows in 2 weeks. What are the odds?
Very low, unfortunately, for this group. But we're back, and we have a new cast member.
Hello.
Very nervous. It's okay. So we are back. We are 6th episode of Masks of Nyarlathotep, plus of course our prelude episodes on top of that. All our stuff is of course on YouTube. Like, subscribe, all the bits and pieces. It helps us out dramatically. Everything that you do on YouTube. If you like the show, press like. Leave a nice polite comment. If you don't like the show, press like and leave a nice comment. That's how things work in the world. We have Syrinscape in the background. Syrinscape does amazing audio, horror audio, setting audio, and they've even got the Masks of Nyarlathotep campaign all plotted out for us in theory. You can help out the channel by donating. Every donation helps out our players. $1 or per 100 bits gives the players a D6 luck, and from there you have D6 luck. If you subscribe to the channel, all the players get the option of D6 luck or D6 sanity. Or if you gift subscribe to the channel, the players get the option of D6 luck, D6 sanity, or an experience tick, which are very vital, but we need to survive to get to the experience. Well, what is it? Experience thingy?
Investigator advancement or improvement phase.
Far
It's
too
their
long to
name for
remember.
it.
Yes.
Just say level up.
The level up stage, yes. So that's pretty much how everything works. We have LoveMaps Cthulhu, who have provided amazingly. They provided all their maps to us for the Call Cthulhu Master Nyarlathotep. They are essentially the campaign maps, but just little moved into VTT or virtual tabletop style. MrLiveProducer has spent our entire year putting this campaign into Roll20, our VTT of choice, and we use lots of concession stuff and permissions from our players and consents and stuff like that, because this is horror. This is going to explore really scary things, and this is a game where the MC or the keeper can just rewrite your background on you. So that's the thing.
Would I do that?
Yes. And you need to be far more
would.
Would I do that?
Better?
Yes, you would.
Yes, but I don't need to use a voice modulator for that.
I know.
I can do it naturally.
But I will say, using voice modulators in music therapy is super funny. That's for my son's music therapy, playing with voice mod. But yes, we'll get into our introductions. So, Phoenix?
Hi, I'm Phoenix. I'm playing Alejandro Garcia, our big game safari guide / wannabe moonlighting assassin, and waiting to see if there are any more corpses that need kissing tonight.
Yeah, about the kissing. The kissing corpse. Or the corpse kisser?
Corpse
Molly?
kisser?
Oh, I love this is what I'm known by now. Hi, I'm Molgars, aka Tatiana Petrovna. She is a Russian ballerina who, yes, one time kissed a corpse while casting a spell, and has never been able to live it down, and has certainly not been able to live it down because now she is suffering the consequences of such a powerful version of the augury spell. Stay tuned for how Tatiana's life gets ruined.
Yeah, all you need is a little bit of hair to do your premonition. No, use the entire corpse.
Waste not, want not. You know what I mean?
I probably will say, if you ate maybe the cremated remains, probably could be more powerful, but that's about right. Myself, I'm Karsh the Goblin. I'm playing Sergeant Jack Hunt, the former officer from sergeant from the war, and he's a bit of he's a history buff, and he knows his geography really well, but compared to everybody else, he's an idiot. So, and essentially what I've just said is partially true, partially false, but I'm having fun. Ray, would you like to?
Hi, I'm Ray. I'll be joining this wacky cast as the lovely Loretta Miller, a seamstress from the Big Apple, playing fast and fun with money not quite their own yet. Get ready. I know you had mob adventures before.
Okay.
Oh no!
Yeah.
And that's the first I hear about it.
For my character in particular.
Huh?
I'm gonna have so much fun. I'm gonna have so much fun.
Hi, new best friend.
Who's running from the mob?
You know what? No. It's fine. When I was looking at the lineup for today's episode, I did think that Tatiana needed more problems.
I'm a problem.
Great. See, that was just sprung on us. Fantastic.
Yeah. Do you think I'm actually going to let you have an easy show?
No. MrLiveProducer.
Maybe.
No, I'm evil. I'm your keeper. The keeper is not your friend. I want that on the shirt. I can probably put that on the shirt.
And welcome in, Ray.
Yes, welcome in, Ray. It's good. Lovely to see you. Anyway, I am MrLiveProducer. I will be your keeper for this evening. And is there any other questions? Oh, before I forget, the music for the intro was done by Lorian Ross. And if you have any audio sensory issues, just mute it when we come back from the break. Trust me on this one.
It's really disturbing.
Just a
Not
touch.
for the faint of heart.
Okay,
Well,
but
yeah.
But before we do anything, we have a new character. What do we do with new characters when they come in?
We roll insanity.
We roll their luck dice. So, I want you to roll for me 3d6.
All right.
Huh?
12?
That's not bad. So, 12
60.
5.
60.
You get 60 luck. That's a good amount.
I deserve it.
3 times what I have.
60
Oh.
Yes.
is a treat.
I will check it in there for you.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, that's probably the only time I'm going to be nice this session, so enjoy it.
Nervous laughter.
Okay. If no other questions, well, we'll begin. January the 17th, 1926. This date will live on in the memories of the gathered investigators. For some, it will be the memory of not being able to save their close friend, Jackson Elias. For some of the others, it will be the mission of what Jackson Elias has asked them to do in his will, to find out what happened to the Carlisle expedition. And for one person who, in the hunt for truth, has brought on a curse, most foul, that has lasting consequences for them and the ones that she cares about.
Tatiana is going to, the next morning in the wee hours of the dawn, she is going to sneak back into her apartment and pack up her things. And try to make a clean break from the life that she has been living for the past 5 years.
As you walk into the room, like was left for you on the nightstand is a little bottle of perfume with a letter folded under it.
Tatiana has never been known for her patience, or her ability to wait for delayed gratification. She opens the letter immediately.
Okay. It looks like it was written hastily, like it was meant for you to be found. And the letter just says, "Dearest Mia Moore, let this remind you of better times together, my love. Your heart."
Tatiana will grab the perfume bottle. She'll kind of sniff the outside to see if she can smell a hint of Renee on the bottle. And as she does, she like tears immediately spring to her eyes, knowing that she has already said goodbye to the love of her life. The kind of love that Tatiana thought you only ever read about in novels, and she has squandered it because of the choices she has made. And she pockets the perfume.
Okay.
With plans to use it for some greater good.
Okay, could I get you to roll me 1d6, please?
Yes, I will.
Okay, you can add... Alright, I'll make the edit now for you, just for your records. Is there anything else you will do while you are at home? Oh, or previously was your home?
Tatiana sits in this apartment that she has shared with the love of her life for the past 5 years, and she writes a letter. Not to leave in the apartment, but to be delivered upon her death.
All right, so... Okay. You spend the time, you finish writing the letter. And I'll do that later. Okay. And as you finish writing the letter, you look around. I would say with a heavy heart, you walk out to potentially find the cure for what ails you right now.
Yeah, I think she's just looking for not a miracle cure. She knows she doesn't deserve that at this point, but the path forward to fix what she has done and make herself worthy of the love of the person who wrote her that letter.
Okay. I would say you can add the perfume and the letter to treasured items if you so wish.
I will do that.
Okay. All right. Has anyone else got anything else they want to do before we come up to today?
Read the comic books.
All right. So I would assume that you're all meeting in a hotel to decide what you want to do for the day.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay, where are we?
If I
All right,
may, sorry.
Yep, that's what we're going to work on. Loretta, you wake up in the morning. Alas, you weren't able to make Jackson's funeral the previous day because, well, your patron came around yesterday and wanted to chew your ear off for a little bit. And as your patron goes, when they ask something, you can't really refuse.
Wants to see off their dead extended family anyway. Am I right?
So by the time that they left the previous at night, it was, I would say, 11 p.m. and you just crawled into bed. You didn't even go out that day. The boutique owner, you understand that if your clothing's not seen almost every night at the fashionable hot clubs, you won't get anywhere. And
Mm-mm.
as much as you're getting to be well known, but even just like 1 or 2 days not being seen can be considered a detriment to what you're trying to build.
It needs to be flashier. I need to be seen out there every day. Or it's nothing. It'll all slide down a slippery slope. Can't have that.
And you hear a knock at the door.
Pull myself up. One moment. Around asking for more. Let me at least put my face on, darling. Can I get that?
No. You hear it going, telegram.
Oh. All right. Yeah, I'll go to the door and grab up the letter.
It's a letter written by Mr. Elias.
Gonna take the letter and retreat further back into the shop. Probably take a seat. This ought to be good. Very least interesting. I'll peel open that letter with a nail.
Okay. Right. I'm just trying to find. Okay. As you read the letters, it's greetings from beyond the grave. By now you know that all I've really left you is a whole heap of trouble. If I was still around having an opinion on the matter, I would understand you would decide to walk away from it all. Hell, if I'm dead right now, that's a good indication that I should have done the same. But you know me too well, and I know you too well. If you're kind of the person who always did the sensible thing, we wouldn't be family. You have been there when I've needed you in the past, and I hope you will be again. Even if it's too late to save me. I've been pulling threads all over the world, and while most of them are still unraveling, I think I'm onto something big. Carlton and Jonah can fill you in on all the details for you. I left some of my papers at Prospero House for you. I trust you to bring my killers to justice. Of course, I'm assuming I was murdered. It would just be plain embarrassing if I was run over by a trolley cart. Follow my investigation to its bloody end and seek the truth. I'm not asking you to finish my book, though. You're better at designing dresses than writing books. Family. Jackson Elias. And with the letter, it is another letter written by now, correct me if I'm wrong. What was your backstory again for Jackson? Right?
He was a friend of my father's before he
Okay.
up and vanished
All right.
on us.
Now, we don't have your father's name yet, do we? No, not in story. No, sorry. Okay.
Mm-mm.
All right. You have a letter there written by a Jonah Kensington as well.
Okay. I'll linger on the letter from Elias for a moment, hold it close, for tucking it away and putting it in a pocket, for opening that letter as well.
As you read the letter from Jonah Kensington, you you would see that it would be hastily written, but it says try to find character name. New character, who dis?
It me.
Miss Miller. Enclosed is a letter written for you from Mr. Elias. He has instructed this to be delivered to you on the sad occasion of his passing. And I hope you forgive the intrusion, but I've read a letter. We have read similar letters to other friends of Mr. Elias, and they will be meeting to go through the contents of the letter and potentially what's going on at a hotel nearby the publishing house this morning at 10 a.m. I understand that this might not be what you want to do, and you have full choice about this. But please also be aware that with accepting this, you also get access to the estate of Mr. Elias to help bring his murderers to justice. Now, I know that the promise of riches does not replace the loss and heartache of losing a loved one. But if you, like I, want to sleep well in their beds again, I would urge you to just meet with these people and see if these are people that you would like to be involved with to help find Mr. Elias's murderer. Again, choice is yours. I know you're very successful at the moment, and something like this will potentially take you away from New York for a while, but a family's family. Signed, Jonah Kensington, Prospero House.
Well, monetary goods will at least buy a nice bottle of booze and help the aching heart. I'm gonna fold that letter as well. Stand up, get my coat. Might as well go meet whoever the old kook called friends at the time. What a colorful cast they'll be, I'm sure.
We're back. Sorry about the delays. Wow, everyone's
Good
so
thing and the
quiet.
good thing and the bad thing about this overlay is it is a really nice overlay. The bad thing is it's very hard for Karsh to actually modify on the fly.
Can't modify on the fly at all. And all the other overlays, because we play like 3-player games or 5-player games, I have an oh shit button which allows us to have 3 players on the screen in case one drops out at 4-player. This is a 6-player game. We don't have that ability. I will have to set it up over the break. As in over the holidays.
Over the break, I'm probably going to send you different iterations on the next version of this thing.
Yeah, let's get back into it.
Is this where we make Karsh roll for sanity?
Yes.
I've already made a
Not
Vampire the
like that.
Masquerade
Karsh.
and a Monster of the Week. So
Yeah.
back into the game. Waldorf.
Okay. The Waldorf.
The Waldorf Asteria. Where every businessman should be staying.
So, who would like to open a scene? We got the Waldorf as the thing.
I think at about 5:30 in the morning, Tatiana stumbles into the Waldorf lobby, with a bag full of clothes and other assorted gear from her apartment. She orders a coffee, or she asks for a coffee from the front desk. And then sits in the lobby until people come to join her.
Okay, so out of Karsh and Phoenix, who'll be the early riser out of you two?
Probably me. Yeah.
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 Just to get the daily cartoons, really. Because the place is huge. It's massive, and there's nobody about. Like, everyone's so snooty. So, Tatiana, what the hell are you doing down here?
I can't stay I can't stay in my apartment anymore.
Did it burn down? Are you okay?
I'm fine. The apartment is fine. I can't put Renee at risk anymore. I needed to escape and to move out.
Are you contagious? Is this what nurses like dealing with?
Jack, you know I am contagious. Everyone I touch sees what I have seen.
That's because of the hallucinogens you keep on dosing people with. Please stop.
I'm not dosing anybody with hallucinogens, Jack. I am cursed.
Well, we're all cursed. How do you like? But the idea is that if we just survive the curse, then we win. Isn't that how it works? That's how we got
That's
through the
what
war.
I'm trying to do, Jack. I am.
But you need to like rely on people around you. That's how I met Nursey.
I cannot.
Sorry, Dr. Nursey now.
I cannot put the people who I love in danger like that.
So you don't like me and that's why you're here?
I don't know.
Or you're here for Alejandro.
I do not know you very well. I know that we have the same mission, but you are not my wife, Jack. You understand that?
God, now you're sounding like Nursey. That's, yeah. Have you spent much time with her? Aveline's just, ugh. No, I'm not your wife. I've had one of those. They're overrated. She took the house. Well, the farm. She thought it was a man.
My wife was not overrated.
I'd say swap, but it sounds like a really bad time to say that. Look, you're in a bad place. At least you're in a nice hotel. I didn't think you could afford this.
Why don't you just shut up, Jack?
Molly,
Mm-hmm.
could I get you to roll what you would? Is Tatiana trying to hold their composure from being angry?
I think Tatiana, when she was told her wife was overrated, I think Tatiana kind of abandoned all sense of composure.
All right, roll me a power check, please.
A power check?
Power check.
Wow.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Just Tatiana, I feel like something was about to happen.
Oh yeah.
Tatiana looks at Jack and she goes, "Wait, Jack. I don't know what this was, but you made me very angry, and something happened. I stopped it, but I don't."
I make everybody angry. Well, at least that's what they tell me.
Do you want to? I don't want to invite this, but do you want to try to make me angry again?
This sounds like a really trick question. It sounds like I'm going to get hit again. You really have been spending a lot of time with Nursey, haven't you? Because that is certainly something that she would try to pull on me and then beat me up.
I don't know what was about to happen, Jack. I know that something was about to happen, but you don't believe in magic. And if you don't believe in magic, then there is no danger in you making me angry.
Of course, because... You're confusing. You're like, what? You really want me to make you angry? Like, really... Like, angry emotionally or angry physically?
Angry emotionally. I don't want to hit you.
I don't want you to hit me either. Because I get enough of that. You did it yesterday. Still... Yeah.
I said I am sorry for that. Oh, that was good. You are working on it.
What am I working on?
Making me angry.
No, I'm just apologizing. Like, what? Huh?
Was that not intentional? Oh, I'm
no,
sorry.
I'm just pointing out that you beat me up you hit me yesterday.
I did not beat you up.
You did. You were tongue kissing that corpse.
I was not.
Yep. Your red lipstick was all over it.
I don't know what you are talking about. You just need to.
At a
Here's what you need to think before you speak. You need to close your mouth.
First you want me to open the mouth. Now you want me to close the mouth. We do sound like I'm not married to you. We've just gone through this.
I know you are not married to me.
I've already had one of those. She took the kids.
Better than you.
Okay. Roll power check with disadvantage. Power check with disadvantage, please.
All right. I still passed.
Okay. Are you still trying to get Jack to make you go angrier?
I think. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Can you select a fail? I said, I've been married before. She took the house. She took the money. She took half of what I had. All I got left is she even took the kids.
But that is not my wife. That is not Renee.
What, Renee's taking your kids too? I didn't think you had kids.
Renee would never take the kids. If we had kids, we don't have kids. We are lesbians, but we did not have kids.
So why are you so upset? You didn't have kids. Then what's the problem?
Because I loved her.
Then why are you walking away from her?
Because I'm trying to protect her.
Okay,
and thus hurting us.
And with hurting us.
Trigger it. Just elect a fail. I will spend my luck to make sure you fail if need be.
With that, you can just do the item that you want to do.
All right. One to
you can click it on chat. We agreed beforehand that would be first cast under duress would be full or max success. I'll do the edit now. All right, so spell learn, this is first cast. Done. All right, Jack, as you and Tatiana start getting into a yelling match, I find it's very hard to actually open your mouth.
In the lobby.
In the lobby. And as people who are watching actually see your mouth starting to... The best way to describe it would be initially that Neo in the Matrix and you have no mouth left. And then a giant, not pustule, but a giant growth and a red tongue flops out of your mouth. It's like a big, giant, horrible, pulsating tongue. Could I get you roll me a sanity check, please?
Thanks.
Also roll that sanity.
Yes.
Alejandro was watching them in the lobby, so yeah. I'll
Make
roll
that sanity 2, please, then.
Okay.
Everyone passed.
So you lose 1d3 sanity. So roll a d6 and halve it. So you all lose 2 san.
Okay, sorry.
Although Molgars, I would say you lose... Yeah, I'll say you lose You lose 3 sanity because you just
Yeah.
realized what happened.
And
And
there's
as
casting 3. Yeah. Anyway.
oh no,
my God.
successful first cast. We're not doing any of that stuff.
Okay. Yep.
It's
Oh my god.
yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god, what have I done?
Well,
And you see this tongue just lazy going back and forth as Mr. Hunt's tongue is just lolling out, big, pulsating, starting to become luminescent, like the
How do I undo this?
head of what you saw in your vision earlier.
How do I undo this? And she's gonna like. Oh, go ahead, Alejandro.
Tatiana, you did this?
I did not know. I did not know this was what was going to happen. I knew something. I knew there was something, but I didn't know it was this.
All right. Alejandro will walk over to Jack, take his jacket off, drape it over Jack's head, and let's go up to the room. We can get room service up there. Come, Tatiana.
Oh, okay.
And at this point, I would say that I am evil. I love it. I would say that Loretta walks into this.
Oh,
As you see this group of 3 people just starting to freak out in the middle. You knowing your Uncle Lars' friends assume that this would be the people that would be more involved. Also, I would say that the letter from Mr. Kensington would have given you a quick brief about who you should be looking for.
of course.
The short bald guy is a dead giveaway.
I'm gonna. It's a bit of a tiptoe approach, as I imagine I'm coming up from like kind of behind them, so I can't see what exactly they're freaking out over yet.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Tatiana kind of whirls around. How can I help you? Yes, what?
You wouldn't happen to be the Jackson Elias party? Please say no.
I wish I could. I so wish I could. I wish more than anything in the world that I could say no, that this is not me, that I am not involved at all involved in this, but it turns out I am involved in this, stranger.
It's okay, me too. My name's Loretta Miller. I'm Jackson Elias's daughter.
Oh my god! It's wonderful to meet you.
You too, stranger.
Let us go up to another room. I hope you are strong of stomach and have not eaten yet today.
I haven't eaten yet. Oh,
Wonderful.
God, I haven't eaten.
Wonderful. Let us go out. Let us go into another room.
Okay.
Loretta, could I get you to roll me a spot hidden, please?
I would, but Roll20 is currently loading. And
Okay.
it's been loading for the past
Okay, well, I'll do the spot hidden for you and just tell you what the thing is. All right, you succeeded on the spot hidden. So you see through the jacket that the shorter man put over the bigger Australian. Pretty much a big giant red tongue out of his mouth, and at first glance you see it looks like it's been sealed, but then a giant red tongue. I'll roll a sanity check for you because
Please.
Yep. You succeed the sanity check with a 41. So, we'll do a. You don't really notice people, so I'll say 1d3. So it'll be a d4. You lose two sanity, so you're going from 55 down to 53.
Welcome to Call of Cthulhu.
Yep.
Day one.
Upstairs, so you're gonna explain this upstairs. It's gonna have a rational explanation. You're an aspiring makeup artist going to Hollywood, and it's going to be amazing. And Jackson is very proud of you from probably the grave. He's not.
I think if Jackson feels anything from me from the grave, it is probably disgust.
Oh, he doesn't feel that. At least last I checked. You should hear some of his books. They're spooky. Kind of like your makeup. It's makeup.
Let us go upstairs and talk about this.
Let's talk about the makeup.
Upstairs and talk about this. Let us go upstairs and talk about this. Let us not talk about this in the lobby anymore where people can see us.
Yes, please.
Okay, you go into Alejandro's room or Jack's room?
I would say Jack or Alejandro's room because Alejandro's the one who can talk currently, right?
Yep.
So like Alejandro.
As we're going up, as we go up to the at least up to the floor, Jack is fumbling around to try to get something from his pocket. Do you let him?
Do I notice?
He's not being subtle about it.
Can I tell what he's trying to get from his pocket?
Well, he's not pulling a gun, but he's pulling something out of his pocket. Something cylindrical, long about that metal.
Tatiana's gonna grab your wrist and say, "Let us see if we can't reverse this some other way. Let us not resort to this yet. Perhaps."
And you see there's a button he's trying to trigger.
I think Tatiana's hand would like shoot out and try and grab yours and stop it.
On the switchblade.
Is this opposed brawl?
No. I can't
I'm
use
asking.
Dex.
I'm asking.
Could I use Dex? Because I'm not trying to like grapple him. I'm just trying to like maybe swipe the thing out of his hand.
Yeah, I'll let a dex. Is this what you really want to do, Karsh?
I'm trying to.
Okay.
No, they're just leading me away. I'm trying to fix this myself if they're not fixing it.
Okay.
So just straight brawl to a dex?
Yep, straight brawl, so you'll need to do an extreme success to pass this.
Okay, straight brawl. No. Not enough.
I actually think that might be a better success than mine.
It goes by level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's a tie, so...
Yeah.
So it's a tie, so he doesn't flick open the switchblade yet.
Yeah, but I would say that you've got it out, but you haven't flicked it yet.
Okay, we can do this in the hallway. How about I just focus really hard, and I try to undo this. I just did not want to do this in the lobby.
I've got some makeup wipes in my purse.
I do not think those will help, but thank you, dear.
Jack, I think you need to calm down just a little. Let us get upstairs, and if you need surgery, we will call the nursey. But for now, let us get upstairs.
And that was upstairs.
Are you trying to convince Jack to not slice their mouth open?
Sure.
All right. Do a persuade.
Yeah, because I am so good at persuasion.
Yes. You failed persuade, but Jack can do whatever they want.
Well, I haven't been able to flick open the knife yet. That's the next part.
Okay.
Tatiana, I think, seeing what's about to happen and the kind of gruesome thing that might occur, is going to try to reach inside of herself and find whatever power within her allowed her to do this in the first place and try to undo it.
Okay. I'll get you to roll for me, please. This will cost you the points, though.
Yeah. Should I just click the spell?
Yep.
Sanity cost a full 6.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna roll a power to see if it works. It's an opposed power, but I assume that actually Jack's not opposing, I would imagine. But I imagine if I'm like trying to figure it out, I might need to roll a power.
Against the designated target?
Well, just to like, I might need to succeed a power just to be able to like, it's an opposed power against the designated target. I imagine I might need to.
I say the way I read it is opposed power to cast. To get rid of it, I would say if it's a willing subject, it won't be opposed power check because they want it to happen.
Yeah, the reason I could see it being a power is because I don't know how to do it completely yet.
If you want to do the power, if you want to do the power, then do the
I'm
power.
already taking 6 sanity.
You're losing 6 sanity. You're not gonna have a fun time.
I'll roll if you want.
Yeah.
No, there's other reasons I want Molly to lose insanity.
Oh yeah, but I'll roll the opposed if you want, Molly.
I don't think we have to roll an opposed. I think.
Okay, just go.
Yeah, I think just go. Because there's already a cost of like her just figuring out how to do this in terms of its 6 sanity.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll that intelligence.
Yep.
It's going to say.
Oh, I succeeded.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to you in a few moments. So, but anyway, as Tatiana, halfway freaking out, halfway chanting under her breath, wipes their hand across your mouth.
It's got my tongue.
It's pretty much like wiping the window clean. The growth, the tongue just disappear. And you can speak again, Jack. The growth and everything is gone. There we go.
Been waiting for that for a while. And he runs off. Through the walled off.
Yep.
Away from you people.
A magic trick. Illusionists, huh?
On my room now.
Oh, yes. Your friend, your room now.
Yes.
Okay. Love the accent. Dumb brain. I think I was holding my breath. Oh.
Up to the presidential suite we go.
I don't.
You don't? Don't. Darling, I'm gonna try to take her hand. Shh. Pat. Deep breaths.
Maybe the time to start drinking again.
Wait, say again?
Tatiana, this may be the time to start drinking again.
I'm
Stop,
not. I haven't.
Loretta, are you trying to persuade Tatiana to follow you?
I'm just trying to calm her down a little. She seems distraught. That's an overstatement. Understatement? Understatement.
In that case, you try and persuade them to come into the room or trying to figure out what's causing the problem?
persuade to come to the room and calm down, I suppose.
Okay, so I'll this will be a persuade roll. Have you got roll 20 back up yet, or not yet?
Still loading. Apparently,
Okay.
it's reading the core rule book.
In real time. All right, I'll roll it for you.
Exactly.
So
Pretty
I'll roll
cool.
your persuade. Yeah, I'll roll your persuade check for you. I'll roll you. There you go. Extreme success. 3 out of 50.
Don't forget to tick those.
Yep, I'm doing that for him.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go ahead and try a different browser while we're at
Yeah.
it.
Okay, so yep, I've marked your persuade as a tick. And Tatiana, you see this new person just pats you and starts to lead you by the hand. Do you resist?
No.
To Alejandro's room.
Everything's gonna be all right, love. You're okay. Everything will work out, I promise.
Oh, no, nothing's going to work out.
That's pessimism. We don't deal with pessimism. You are too beautiful and too wonderful. If Elias knew you and was close, I'm sure you're very talented and amazing. Like myself.
I'm cursed. I'm cursed.
Oh, wait, I just realized something.
Yep, you grab her by the
Yep.
hand.
Yep.
What's up, boys?
I don't think Tatiana's in a place to resist right now, because if she's kind of limp, I think she just.
Do it with a penalty dice then.
Huh?
Penalty.
Okay, I'll do it.
That roll with penalty.
Okay, still a success. It doesn't give
success.
consent.
Yep. All right, and in that case, I'm going to do this.
You
Okay.
don't understand.
It's all right.
No, you don't understand. You don't.
I don't?
Everyone I touch, and everyone.
I look down at her hand. I'm gonna hold it a bit tighter. Shh. I'm sure that's not true, dear.
But, yeah.
I don't know. I can't explain it to you without giving it to you.
In for a penny?
Are you sure? Do you want this? I can't.
If it would make you feel any better, just... Yes.
Oh,
Tatiana.
are you going to broadcast it?
Tatiana reaches forward and touches an ungloved hand to Loretta's face.
All right, Loretta, roll me a power check, please.
1 moment.
If we just get to my room.
I've tried one browser and it just said Roll20 was down entirely.
Okay, well, I'll do it for you because I
Thank you.
forgot open. So it's be a power check. Where is your power? There you are. A success on the power check.
So that's to understand it,
Oh.
right?
It's to send it.
No, I send it. If I'm trying to resist it, it's a power check. If I'm trying to resist sending it. I think the power check on the other side is to interpret it as what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, when you get your roll 20, I'll show you what you see. But what you see in front of you is, Loretta, is a giant red tongue-like item rotating in the background as you see what looks like a spiny little. You've heard of lapre worms where they just clamp onto you and they suck. You see that in front of it, and you see a symbol of what was carved into Jackson Elias's forehead, pulsing red in the foreground. As Tatiana strokes your cheek, and as they pull away, you're left with that vision. And because of that, you roll a sanity check, which you fail.
Uh-huh.
And If you fail a sanity check, we, depending on the situation, we'll allow you an education check to see if you understand what it is. You understand what it is, so there's 1d6. So you lose another 2 sanity. So you're down to 51.
I'm sorry, I should not have, and she like kind of rips her hand away. I should not have given it to you. I'm sorry.
Okay, what is going on? Okay, what's Alejandro doing?
Alejandro is going to put his arm around the waist of both of these women and just start frog marching towards his room at this point.
Is it wrong that I thought we were like in the elevator or something? Freak out in the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
So what the
Welcome to New York City. Freak out in the elevator.
Yeah, actually,
All right.
that sounds right.
While that's going on, what is Jack doing?
Running around the Waldorf, and he just runs into a wall and knocks himself out.
Oh, it's like a big dumb dog. Oh no.
He had just had a religious experience.
A religious experience.
What religion he does not know, but it was a religious experience.
Okay.
So there's an unconscious body somewhere in the Waldorf. At least on that level.
It's probably not the first time they found Jack unconscious in the Waldorf.
He doesn't even drink that much compared to... Like, he really doesn't. Because drinking's illegal. So, back to the room.
Mm-hmm.
The presidential suite.
So, imagine that the camera's inside the room, the doors to the presidential suite is opened, and every other onlooker looks like Alejandro is going to be very, very lucky very, very quickly. But as you look closer at it,
Cheers. And
tears and
torment.
slightly manic two ladies. Again,
running
What do you do?
mascara.
yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. Nothing will be all right because I am cursed. Everyone I touch. And now people I don't touch, people who I just have bad feelings about, they will suffer too. Everyone who knows me must suffer.
No. This doesn't... You're confusing causation with correlation, dear. I'm gonna pull out the note that Elias sent. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna kind of like wave it. Elias, he knew something, and what you just showed me, it correlates. It does. It reeks of something much worse than you. You're just about in tears over this, dear. And I don't even know your name.
Tatiana, it is I would say it is nice to meet you, but I imagine that it is probably not.
For the situation, it's very nice to meet you. As well as your gentleman friend. You shouldn't blame yourself for whatever that is.
Alejandro is going to call down to the front desk, or holler at the bellboy, whichever is more appropriate. Two things.
Yes.
One, can we get some refreshments and some laudanum for one of my lady friends? She seems to be having a trouble. Two, if you come across Mr. Hunt, Jack Hunt, send him up to my room.
Do you want refreshments or refreshments?
Yes to both.
Really good, sir. And we did hear a thudding in the lobby earlier on, so I think that might be your Mr. Hunt. I'm afraid that he's a little knocked out at the moment. When he's come to, we'll send him up for you.
Very good.
He
No.
keeps muttering something about the tongue. Oh gods, why? It's dried and then dingo's ass in here.
He was predicting his entertainment for the day.
If only we could all.
You're welcome.
Thank you. If I have a microphone right next to me, I just drop it for you.
And that's Alejandro will hang up.
Yeah.
Turn back to him.
So, anything you want to do before the refreshments get there, or do you want?
Miss Miller,
Yes,
I'm Alejandro Garcia. You've now met Tatiana. You saw Jack. Welcome to the party.
a lot of things. Please, call me
Tatiana.
Loretta, both of you.
Yes. Tatiana, just tranquilo. Sit. Breathe.
I will try.
Why are you carrying your home with you?
It's just not her luggage? What?
That's more than luggage.
It is. I'm carrying my home with me because I cannot go back. If everyone I touch is cursed with what I have seen, and if everyone I am angry at is cursed with whatever that was, I cannot return home. I am the danger to my wife at this moment.
Tranquilo. I have extra rooms. You can stay here. That's not a problem.
Okay. Thank you.
But look at it this way. You did thing to Jack. And to be fair, Jack usually deserves it. But you also undid thing to Jack. So you have some control over this. As far as the touching goes, who knows how long that lasts, but gloves are a thing. So we can work around that. Plus, you've already shared it with our little group here. So, yeah. You just have to worry about the others. As far as your wife, do you think she is safe at your home, or do you need help getting her somewhere else?
She is a very smart woman. I have told her to flee the city.
Do you want me to put her on a boat somewhere?
I worry that any more connection with any of us will put her in danger of the things we run across.
Do you have enough money for her to do all these?
We have not spent anything that we earned from Peru.
Very well. Well, if this changes and you need assistance for her, you know that I can take care of such things.
Thank you. That means I cannot tell you how much that means. But I worry that she is already too connected to our world, to the world that we have seen and the worlds that we have seen beyond. And that is my fault because I was not careful. And I know I was not careful. We all know I was not careful.
How exactly does one be careful of something like that and this and that? Asking for a friend.
I
Well,
do
you
not.
don't. Oh, go ahead, Alejandro.
No, I do not think I think you are right, Loretta. This is once you're around it, it just is. The moment we went to Peru, our fates were sealed.
And
Okay. I'll interject here. Loretta, did you read any of your Uncle Lars's books?
A few of them when I was feeling extra spooky.
Okay, you would remember a book called The Hungry Dead, as they refer to Peru.
She gets a bit of a
About-
smile on her face, very absent in the moment, and then it kind of snaps in.
About how when you remember that when you read it, it felt more fanciful, like one of Jackson normally wrote about cults and other stuff, but when you read Hungry Dead, it felt more like fantasy.
Yeah.
Now, with the mention of Peru, the fantasy doesn't really seem that that fantastic anymore.
Aren't we the characters in that book as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
And
yes, you are.
there's a duffel bag in the corner with a conquistador sword on it in the room there. He's been carrying that thing around ever since he got it.
Oh dear.
Miss Loretta, did
Just the bread is fine, dear.
mea culpa. Did I hear you correctly? Did you say you're Jackson's daughter?
It's a bit more complicated than that, but it's easier than saying, you know, grew up with him. I called him uncle, really. But in the moment, it was easier to just say he was a father figure.
Okay. Well, I am sorry for your loss then. Are you sure that your father would really want you in this? This is...
Whether he would want me to or not, I really don't care.
Fair.
He believes he was murdered.
Yes, he was. We were there.
I want to say by who, but in context, I'm afraid to say it's not who, is it? Please tell me it's a who.
No. It's a group.
Oh! A group of people! People? People.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It is the cult of the bloody tongue.
No.
You already saw the tongue wagging.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sandy, check, please.
You're
Yep.
welcome.
Yep. I get to roll this.
Yes.
Congratulations.
I just click Sandy. I go whop.
Okay.
Yeah,
Roll
that's
me an
not
education.
a goal.
That's no fun. Roll me an education check, please.
Education. Whop.
Oh,
That's not good.
that ain't good.
Everything's clicking.
Oh yeah, it is.
The characters in the book, you're meeting them face to face. The bloody tongue. This is good.
Yeah, you lose 6 sanity, and
Love it.
make an int check.
I've already done the. Oh, Education, intelligence. Sorry, I'm an idiot.
Oh.
Yeah,
you
so-
want to fail. You want to fail this.
Yeah, intelligence. Not
These
education.
are
Sorry,
the
my
only ones
mistake
you want
there.
to fail.
Should I?
The
Should
education-
I?
That education check doesn't count because it should be intelligence. I do apologize.
Oh, okay. Boys, I didn't fail.
No, this is the one you want to fail.
I want to fail.
Yeah, you succeeded.
This
though.
is you realizing that no.
You're
what's
realizing
being said
that-
is-
Everything Jackson has written in his books. Everyone
Is-
says it's fantasy. You're now realizing it's all true.
I said it was fantasy. It was the stuff of nightmares sometimes, sure, because it was just dopey little horror novels. Vivid fantasy. So that's -6 sanity, right? You said that?
Yeah, and since it was more than 6 in one, 5 in one hit,
Bout of madness. Yay.
Well, we've got 2 of
Yeah.
those because we still haven't dealt with Tatiana's, I believe.
oh,
Yeah.
Tatiana's got special rules.
Oh, even more disturbing?
Oh yeah,
As it turns out, when you wildly cast magic with abandon and don't think about the consequences find you.
yeah. They go up to you and they tap you on the shoulder and go, "Hello, remember me?"
Yeah.
Gotta stop tonguing random guys.
That's what my mom always said, and look where it got me.
At least Jack was alive.
Yeah, one had a heartbeat, one didn't.
True.
I guess
true.
it's an improvement.
All right. I need to check someone's backstory. Character sheet, backstory.
At least he omitted names. Oh, like you have a sword right there, and it fits a perfect description. He was such a detailed writer. Yeah.
We have a treasured person. Okay, I'll sit on that for the moment while I try to work out best way of doing it. Actually, that will be a.
Can I roll a psychology to see if I can notice Loretta freaking the fuck out?
Oh yes, Loretta's not hiding this at all.
No, this is freaky as fuck, guys.
Oof. Oof.
you think I'm coping? I'm fine.
Tatiana's having her own.
Yeah, you guys, it's just par for the course.
Depends on
I was
what
gonna
you're-
try and help you. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
While this is happening, Jackie's delivered to the door.
Oh boy, good. I'm thirsty like a fish.
No, not Jack Daniels, just Jack.
Oh no.
Jack made it before the refreshments. That's impressive.
Actually, I'll say the refreshments get there at the same time. Like Jack has been delivered by the hotel bellhop.
We hear knock
s-
knock. Jack's here.
Yes, we have a bottle of Jack Daniels and Jack Hunt. Do with them as you wish.
Thank you. And the laudanum.
Oh yes, laudanum. Sorry.
I get
reaches
laudanum?
in.
You can buy a laudanum on a street corner at this time. It is an OTC drug.
Oh yeah.
All I've got is these like headache tablets. My head is really hurting.
I won't say that because that's just rude. Yep, their headache tablets help relieve pain.
No, aspirin. Aspirin.
Aspirin.
I've got aspirin.
Okay.
I did have 11 pills. I'm now putting it down to 10.
Oof.
I will tip the bellhop, collect my jacks, and
Just a bottle of Jack. Jack's. And yeah, the bellhop gives a slight nod. He looks after you. Then you got pretty much a flapper girl walking backwards and forward, screaming about Jackson license, their attention to detail, and their writing their books, and another slightly going a little catatonic little Russian ballerina and you're getting the bottle of Jack Daniels, some laudanum, and a crazy Australian being delivered to your hotel room.
Yep.
It looks like a good night.
It looks like one hell of a night. Well, day.
And this is
actually.
morning.
Yep.
Won't
But
be.
I will make sure I tipped the staff.
Oh yeah, staff will be tipped very well.
Yeah. Does this mean we're going to Egypt again?
You do.
Probably. Our options are Egypt, well, Kenya, Egypt, London, or Shanghai.
Always wanted
Oh,
this
Hong
one.
Kong. I forgot Hong Kong as well.
Can I just
Those
go
are-
back home?
Yes, you can go back to Australia.
Oh, wait, no, I can't. She took the house.
Oh, yes, and
Oh.
your pumpkin.
She took
I
the
heard
house.
And it's on her. I kept on calling the farm the manor house, or the manor. We were in England at the time. She thought it was a bit more than it is. It's big. It's about the size of 3 or 4 counties in England. About the size of the city, actually. But she took the kids, and now she's got a farm in the middle of nowhere. So, yeah. But last time I spoke about marriage, and Jack goes silent.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
ahead and pour a bit of the calming nerve juice.
Oh yeah, Tatiana
Offer-
takes a bottle of Jack and starts chugging.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, you have your choices now, so I
Wait,
will put
isn't this
the
illegal?
coffee table and.
Okay. While this is
Illegal-
going on,
Yes.
Tatiana, you try to focus on something about Renee. You can no longer remember her eye color.
No. That is.
Every time you think about Renee's eyes, you can't exactly work it out. For one moment, they're green, next they're red, next they're blue.
No. No. I know Renee's eye color. I know Renee's eye color.
Dear, you're drinking straight from a bottle. It probably went to your head very quickly. A lot of things are going to the head very quickly, but no oxygen.
It's not that. It's never that simple. I look Loretta kind of straight in the eyes, and she doesn't look like Tatiana doesn't look drunk. She doesn't look insane. For a moment, she just looks like sober. And she says, I saw the love of my life yesterday, and I stared into her eyes and I kissed her, and I don't remember what her eyes look like anymore.
Your belongings. You said you have all of your life in there. Perhaps a portrait or something to hold on to.
Yes,
Actually?
suppose
Roll a luck check, please.
Huh?
You do have a portrait, but it's black and white.
No, but for her eyes. But for her eyes. I can't. And Tatiana just walks back over to the table with the Jack on it and chugs more. She, before kind of settling herself in the corner of the room.
I really don't want to ask these questions, but he comes over, sits down next to Tatiana. Did you do something to offend Hypnos?
The
don't-
circles in the circles.
I don't know. I don't know what I did.
All right.
Have it any
Tatiana.
Did you offend Jesus?
Oh no.
Oh no.
You're speaking
Tatiana
more gibberish.
and
Now I need
Alejandro.
somebody else.
Yeah, we got this else. Can you both roll me occult or mythos, please? Your choice.
They are the same. I'll roll Cthulhu Mythos just because I've got a little bit of it.
You don't know who you offended, but it was someone really, really powerful.
Church of England?
I don't know who it was who I upset, but I upset somebody.
The Pope?
Do you have any strange marks?
You were Tatiana turns when you suggest that she is offended some kind of religious order. She turns to you, Jack, and glares, and you feel just for a moment the rising threat of your mouth sealing over again.
He reaches inside his coat. He's covering his mouth and he's reaching inside his coat, just in case.
Tranquilo.
What we had was sacred and defended nobody.
Tranquilo. Do you have any strange rocks or brands on your body? Have you checked?
I have not. And she kind of begins to like pull down like the shoulders of her like thing, like not entirely disrobing.
Jack
But,
turns
like,
around and looks away.
If not to be too disrespectful, would you rather Loretta check you? I
With
don't
my-
care, but you might.
I need to know what's going on.
I have to check all of you.
I
Or
wouldn't
Loretta can.
mind.
Either one.
I'm a seamstress. I've basically dressed people before. Though you just met me, so
Just your looking. I don't care. But it is.
Honestly, at this point, I don't care either. I just want to know what it is I have done.
all right.
Alejandro will start helping disrobe Tatiana.
Yeah. Jack just walks into a different room.
Looking for any weird symbols or
Okay,
Brand.
roll me a first aid or something else that you could justify inspecting a body.
first aid works. Why not? I cannot make a single roll today.
Can't spend that long.
At least you're not having to roll major stuff yet. Yeah, no, you don't see anything on the body. You see the typical wear and tear of ballerina.
Crushed
I
toes.
don't worry about scars, moles, or skin tags. I don't care. I'm looking for tattoos, brands. So I see nothing of interest. I failed that.
That's correct. Does anyone else want to do a quick check while we have Tatiana?
Naked
Standing
in the
there?
middle of the presidential suite.
Sure.
This is
I'm
when the bellhop turns up with the more bags that we left down the stairs.
I'm new to all this weirdness, so if anything's out of place, I can give it a look.
Would a spot
Yep.
hidden work?
Yeah, spot hidden would work.
Okay.
Are you doing an investigation yourself, Molly, on yourself?
Yeah. I think Tatiana's looking for anything she can see.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
With disadvantage because you can't see your back.
From the other
Oh.
room, by the way, as well, because Jack is male.
Should I go ahead and give it a roll?
Jack does
Yep.
look.
Again, if Jack looks with disadvantage because you're too far away to see any fine stuff.
Oh, he's just looking.
Okay.
He's being the I'm not looking, I'm looking, but he's still going.
I'm not looking in the mirror to look. All right. What I'm going to do.
Then I roll sanity again.
On the upside, you get to tick spot hidden as a
Yes, you
free
do.
experience.
Hey.
Uh,
And do I
I
just
still have
No.
no. You know that, right?
no spirals, but if you look at the back shoulder blade, you would swear that it not like actually not like the symbol that was on Jackson's forehead, but another symbol. It's like a reversed ankh with a. It's like an. You know how an ankh would have the circle part at the top, then the cross. This one it looks like a cross at the top, and then it goes into a teardrop shape with a line down the bottom.
does anyone here
Like
have
a
an
spade?
inkwell?
Can did you see something? Did you draw it?
Yes.
Not really like a tattoo. It's
I
like
can sketch
like
if you want me
raised.
to.
It wouldn't be more of a tattoo. It'd be more like a red inflamed section of the shoulder,
Yeah, I
like a rash.
Once Tatiana knows where it is, she puts on enough clothing that she can cover herself, and we'll show it to
yeah.
Jack.
Jack.
Okay.
We let Jack draw it.
Yeah. Hey, you good at art too? Me too. Hey.
That's the first one
Oh.
I failed. I will spend my luck on that.
Okay.
Someone work out how much that is, please, because I don't know how much that is.
Yeah.
20,
How much is it?
27. 28?
7.
28.
27.
I'm going to bring up a calculator.
Well, it's 28 to make it below.
You
Yay.
just have to make it equal to, though.
Sorry.
So,
Okay, then 27.
27.
He's passed every one of his art checks so far, and that's the first one he's failed. So I'll spend my luck to make that pass.
Okay. So you make a. Sorry, I'm just making a.
That dropped
thingy.
quite bad.
Yes.
I know. So have you ever considered life drawing classes, like being a model?
No.
You seem to be overly comfortable with your body, and people. But
There you go. That would be the. Not exact, but it's the shape of what the rash is is behind.
Well, if you're ever looking for modeling work, you do have a lovely structure. I'd hire you on the spot. But we're gonna be a little busy.
Should I roll a Cthulhu or an occult keeper on this symbol?
You can roll either.
I'll roll a Cthulhu.
Now that I can see it.
Gosh darn it.
My first roll of the day.
Oh my god!
12 of 12.
Okay.
I'm going to roll just. Oh no, I'm not going to roll.
You can roll.
Man.
No, I'm not. I'm just drawing. I'm not looking too deeply into it. I don't want the sanity loss.
Well,
You said
wasn't
it out
mythos.
loud now. This was a cult, wasn't it?
Yeah, this was a cult, not mythos. Because I have 0 mythos. Somehow.
Everyone has 0.
You should always. Oh, no, that's right. No, you should have one.
It's
No,
always
because
0.
your max. Okay. With that roll, you would understand that it is a symbol of another cult, an Egypt-based one called the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh. You will recall reading it in one of your books at home because after your trip with Jackson Elias, you would have done some research on other things, especially when you remember hearing Nursey talk about her experiences. So you would have got books about the occult from England. England, Egypt, some parts of Peru. It's not worldwide, but it is spreading a little bit. But you remember the name, the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh.
Tatiana, did you join a group?
No, you saw everything I did.
Yeah, I just asking because we've been apart for a few years. This reminds me of another cult. Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh.
Holy, how many cults do you people run into?
6. Wait, no, wait.
Too many.
7.
With that name, Brotherhood of Black Pharaoh, I will let you roll a Cthulhu Mythos roll, Molly,
All right.
because that gives you a bit more information about it.
I failed that. Ooh, yep. I am tempted to spend that luck.
That's a lot of luck.
That's a lot of luck.
I don't have that much. I'm gonna not do it because I'm sure there'll be other opportunities.
Yes. Well, we are supposed to meet with that professore about cults. Maybe they will know. We can ask them as well. So now we have the cult of the bloody tongue and this cult of the Black Pharaoh that has somehow marked you.
Look, I am...
Welcome, Loretta. This is our life.
Glad to be here. Wonderful, wonderful.
Drink more. It doesn't help.
But it's illegal.
I'm going to take your advice gratefully. I do think that drinking will help the situation.
I think it is only illegal to buy it, and technically I did not buy this. They gave it to me.
But
Look,
wouldn't that be facilitating?
That's their problem, not mine. Anyway,
I am a little tired at this point of just running around trying to figure out what is wrong with me. I think we should go to the places that we know these people are and confront them or conduct research of some kind. If we want to go to Juju House, I think that would be a good idea. Because did you not encounter cultists there, Alejandro?
yes, the Juju House is one of their locations. That is where they chased me and I ended up killing some of them.
Are you sure that they were cultists or they just didn't like being shot at?
They shot first.
Oh, so they're armed!
Also wear
dear.
robes.
We're all armed.
Makes sense.
And Jack's got like shotgun.
No, I've read. Yeah. I've read of your exploits. You're all terrifying. By the way, my name's Loretta. Nice to meet you. You're Jack, Mr. Daniels himself. Nice to meet you.
No, Smith, Hunt, not Daniels.
Hunt. Oh,
yes. That is Jack Daniels. And he points at the bottle Tatiana's got.
Yes.
I'd shake his hand, but he seems to be lacking one.
I agree with you, Tatiana. We either need to get the proprietor of the Juju House. And what was his name?
Did you get a name?
Yes, Madari. He is the owner of the Juju House.
There was also the professor as well. Wanted to try it with.
Yes, the professore also we were supposed to have a call with. So we are waiting. We had an appointment, but it did not happen last night.
Mm.
So I can try calling them again.
Yeah.
Um,
Loretta,
Just
this
not-
would be for a new cult, the Cult of the Darkness, Polynesian and South Pacific cults. It was a lecture we missed.
which we were going to ask him about the bloody tongue because he was in Jackson's stuff.
I just wanted to hear another familiar Australian accent, really. Even if it was like New Zealand, that'd be good enough. Close. Yeah.
Well,
It's true. I
Well-
haven't heard many accents like yours around here, or his, or hers. Well, a few of hers, but they don't say very nice things.
I am from Peru, so anyway, so do we make the phone call or do we just go try to converse with Mr. Madonga?
Do we have some dynamite?
No, I did not.
Look,
I
I
do
can make
not-
a Molotov cocktail.
I have plenty
Yeah.
of supply.
You drink the Molotov cocktail.
She is the Molotov cocktail.
So you have read the books.
Look, my perspective at this point is that if I spend one more day talking to people and not getting answers on the questions we already have, and instead just discovering more questions, I'm going to go insane.
That sounds very fair, dear. So many questions.
Unfortunately, in this line, I think answers cause just as much insanity. But I get your point. I'm not adverse to going back to the Juju house. After all, I owe them some special attention.
Well, how about this? Why don't we, you and I, Alejandro, sneak in ahead, get the layout of the place, and then we can decide from there what our plan is.
If we are going to go, knowing that there were close to a dozen of the cultists that chased me, I would say that we all go.
Oh, I
Or-
think we all go. But I think what we could do as a plan is you and I sneak in first, get the lay of the land, and then invite our perhaps less stealthy comrades in.
Very well. We can do it. We can try, and have Jack and Miss Loretta. I hate to ask, but are you any good with weapons?
I mean, I don't mean to brag, but I can fire a gun.
Do you have a preference?
Mm,
Alejandro's walking over to the duffel bag and starting to unzip it.
If it helps, you have 20 in handgun and 25 in shotgun rifle.
mm-hmm.
But also remember that you would probably want to have a smaller weapon because it would, if you had a larger weapon, it would A, draw attention to yourself, B, ruin the lines of your dresses and your little clutch bag.
A little tiny handgun, you know, like the little like
The-
half pea shooter.
The Derringer
Yeah.
two-shot.
Yeah.
It's an option.
I don't
It
know
is.
that I have a Derringer. I do have some revolvers in here, knives, a shotgun. He pulls his 30-06 out, puts it to the side.
I would say .32 revolver.
Yeah, we would have a 22 revolver in there.
Can handle
Or
that.
can you use a sword?
I've never used a sword before, I'll
Neither.
admit.
Neither of
no.
us.
Oh
Well,
dear.
no, I have used it. I'm just not really good with it, but I have used it.
That's right. I forgot you used it. Yes.
Yes, I used it to decapitate a few of the Karsh. So, alright, here is small gun for you.
Thank you so much.
Don't
Tatiana,
throw it away for jams.
I
Tatiana,
have
do you
a
have a
45
preference?
revolver.
You have yours?
I have mine. It is trusty.
Jack, I know you have your shite.
At the talk of weapons, Loretta, you remember something about a punt gun?
Oh no.
Oh,
I don't- If I don't bring it up, they won't bring it up back. If I don't bring it up, it'll never come up. It's gone. It doesn't exist. No more. Never again. Never again.
And with that, never again, I think we should take a break.
Okay. Our first actual break, the other one didn't exist, will be edited out, I'm sure. But we'll be back. Totally gone. A warning though. We do have new viewers today, so that's amazing. Thank you for coming in. A warning that when we're coming back from our break, we are using a different version of an intro movie. It have a different modified version of the song. It is designed to trigger people. So if you get triggered or if you consider yourself one of those people, mute it. It's all good. But it is specifically designed to be triggerable, like to trigger people who have issues with sound and things like that. Lorian Ross did an amazing job with it and enjoyed every part of that second version. He did quite a bit of research on it as well. So just as a heads up, that's going to happen. Also, you can donate to the channel. Don't forget about that. Every $1 per 100 bits gives sanity, 1d6 sanity to the nominated person. A subscription, even Amazon Prime subscriptions, give 1d6 sanity or 1d6. Sorry, I stuffed that up. 1d6 luck initially for the direct donation. Then for subscriptions, it's 1d6 luck or 1d6 sanity to everybody, etc. So
Yes, give them sanity so I can take it away from them.
Please
that's
help
how we
me.
run the game. But anyway, we're gonna be back soon. Stick around. Hopefully, you enjoy the show, and we'll be back shortly. Bye. And we're back.
Yay!
Oh.
That was fun. It's like everyone was watching the intro and goes, "Wait, why is that there?" I'm going, "Gee, do you wonder it's all connected?" Says about the whole note board with connections and red lines going everywhere.
Yeah.
So the
Hey,
note
you
board.
don't pay us to be smart.
We don't
I
pay
pay
you at
you?
all.
I know.
Unfortunate.
Chaos isn't. If
Oh,
you'd
we're
like to
here to
sponsor us,
Yes.
Roll20. Well, we are part of the spotlight. We again sponsors.
Roll 20 doesn't love anyone.
But we are part of the
Roll20 loves
Roll20
us.
Spotlight program. So, yeah, we've got to get back into that and promoting through that as well. But hey, if you want to sponsor us, any companies or anything like that, we are up for that. We're here to entertain, and we're just here to enjoy role playing and spread role playing to others.
Yeah,
is
and I
fun.
I make these people very, very crazy. I think this has been the most sanity I've ever taken from the crew in one session so far.
Hi, I met everyone, and then I slowly lost 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I lost 10 sanity in one go.
I'm at a hot 9, so
Mhm.
Nice.
Two,
Wow.
and Jack wasn't able to talk for a few hours, or for half an hour or something.
And
So
Jack-
really,
I'm good.
did Jack really lose too much? Did we all really lose too much about that? All right.
Too sad.
So we enter back into the scene at Alejandro's royal suite at the Wardorf as they decide what to do. So we have 2 people going for Juju House.
Look, if you want to go for the Juju house, let's do it. I just think it's going to be really, really dangerous.
everything we do from here on out is going to be really, really dangerous. I get the feeling.
We can go and chat with the professor.
But what is it going to do for us? Tell us about another cult? We have 2 cults we need to investigate.
I just want to hear a friendly voice. That's all.
Have you
I
tried
didn't hear-
calling your mother?
She's got her own hands full. She's got the farm next to my wife.
Oh.
Oh,
Look,
did
look,
she also take your farm? Did you piss her off too?
there are plenty of friendly
I
voices in this
bought
room.
the farm next to my family home.
Ah,
Looks
And then the
pretty
wife took
nice.
it.
How many acres?
Sorry, in the outback, it's more like miles
Ah,
than acres. It's about Manhattan. Rough. It's shape-wise. It's a bit, yeah.
all right. Sure.
No roads though. Well, at least less.
well, I don't see us getting anywhere by sitting around and dilly-dallying. There are mysteries to solve, and most of them at this moment seem to have to do with my personal physical body. So I would like to solve them.
Reasonable. So, there's a professor and there's a, what did you call it?
It's called the Juju House. That is
The
its
Juju
name.
Okay.
That's about it.
I'll follow your discretion.
We didn't actually get to speak to the Harlem Hellfighters, so that might be. Let's go to the Juju house.
As a keeper, I'm ready for you to do anything you want. New York is your
Let's go to
playground at
Sweden.
the moment. I said New York is your playground.
Look,
And if I said earlier, if you go to Sweden, I'm going to make you roleplay every day of that trip.
As you
I
prep.
I
All
just
right.
think we should do reconnaissance. We should try to get a little bit of a leg up on the cultists or the people who are kind of seem like they are in on it.
Wait,
which
leg
the
up or leg
people-
over?
The best thing we have for that is the Juju house.
Then let's go.
I think it's going to turn badly, so
Doesn't it always?
So you, Tatiana, you and I will sneak in, and these 2 go knock on the front door.
Do you need a distraction? What are these people like?
Loretta,
Other than,
I get the sense that you are very charming, yes?
I mean, thank you.
Just looking at
Yeah.
you, I can tell.
Oh. Thank you.
I'm charming too.
That's a lie, objectively. But I appreciate the chutzpah. So maybe we sneak in, and then Loretta does a little bit of the talking, and Jack does a little bit of the shooting.
Works
Well,
for me.
Are you doing shooting today?
You're asking me.
I'm asking. Okay, well, this is just going to be interesting.
All right. Well, Jack, you play bodyguard to Loretta.
Oh,
And-
bodyguard. Okay, done that before.
Yes. And we will do the sneaky and all of that.
I'll admit I've never had a bodyguard, but I'm flattered.
If I carry
He's a
you
professional.
away, And if I give you a gun, don't throw the gun at the vampires.
Peru.
It's a thing. But he is a professional. He does do this.
It is actually what I do. We do it in Egypt, so it's a bit weirder to do it in civilization.
My uncle trusts you all. At least it seems so to me. So I'm going to extend every bit of that into you as well. You don't seem like bad people, scared people, but I can get that. I'm joining you in that fear.
All right, we have plan now. For those who need to get your stuff, Tatiana, do you want to change into some trousers and?
Yes, it is probably not for the best that I wear a dress.
Or a tutu.
Or a tutu. I was trying not to say it because I thought it was a little bit weird that I was wearing it in the first place. I'm also self-conscious.
Do you have a black tutu, like for stealth?
I do not have a stealth tutu.
I might have something.
Oh.
If you guys want to stop by my boutique real quick, I might have something a bit more stealthy.
What's a boutique?
It's a grand hall of fashion and a glitz and glam, and it's where you go to get all dolled up, dear.
Roll persuade.
Okay.
You're talking up your boutique.
My boutique is the best boutique. Persuade. Where are you, persuade?
Third
This is
column
good.
from the right.
Because Tatiana, having size 35, probably is about the size of a model.
So
You can spend 16 luck to make that success to talk up your boutique.
I would like to, because I believe everything I'm saying. 16, you said?
Actually, if you really truly believe it, I'll let you roll a bonus dice for it, or we'll let you push the roll.
pushing roll is you say
Like
the
that
same
photo.
thing, but an even different skill. But it has consequences.
Yeah, so what you can do is like you can pull out your notebook and just flip through some of your designs. That's how we could potentially play through pushing a roll.
Or
It's a way
intimidate,
that-
or...
Like
You
you
roll
will go
something
to my
else.
boutique. If you don't want to
I-
spend that luck to make a success, you can push the roll. But normally pushing roll comes with disadvantages.
consequences.
Well, problems if you fail, basically.
Personally, I want you to roll and fail a push roll because then I can drop something else, even else on you.
Even
Yeah.
if you fail,
No.
so the choice is
I-
yours. Which way?
I think I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna pull out my
Okay.
kind of like a notepad full of like sketches, and I'm gonna start showing Jack.
Okay.
Okay. In that case, then you can use.
Art
You can
sketch.
also use your art sketch as persuade instead as persuade. You're trying to. You can. You
Well, I was
can
gonna
use
use
one
that.
skill to do something. You can use one skill, and if you want to push a roll, you can describe how you want to use another roll, a better roll to improve the roll if you want.
Yeah, I was gonna set it up with fine art actually.
Okay. Then roll your fine art.
Here goes nothing, boys.
So it's a shop.
I narrow my eyes at him. Yes, it's a shop.
Then why do you need to use fancy words? It's just a shop.
I would like to roll a psychology on how that hits Loretta.
Yeah. Oh, that hit her right in the feels.
You see her turn her head. You're at the right angle to see a single tear roll down her cheek.
Tatiana links her arm with yours and says, I bet that would look great in many of your designs.
I stick my nose up, looking over at Jack. Then we go to the boutique.
Yes, and
Let's
Jack
go
can wear a
shopping.
stealth tutu as well.
Stealth tutus for everyone.
Oh, we can.
Lemmix just donated $7.10 for D6s for Loretta. Lots of D6s for Loretta.
Mwah!
Oh,
Thank
God.
you
7
so
D6s for
much.
Loretta.
Someone
Okay.
appreciates the boutique. The art of it!
Thank you for the donation.
All right.
Thank you so much, Lemmings.
How much
7
does that
D6s.
take you to? 76s. Do you want to use those on...
No, it's just straight
Oh.
donation. It's straight.
don't know what
Donation's
I
just luck. Roll D6 7 times. And
Oh,
add that to your luck score.
Okay. 76. Here goes nothing. Nice. 20.
Got 20 luck. There you go.
Nice.
Brings up to 80,
Uh,
I think.
Yeah.
Because I think
Yeah.
Lemmix is punishing me for treating you like shit. I'm sorry for that.
Thank you, Lemmix. It's greatly appreciated.
Mwah, mwah. I finally have a fan.
So we're going shopping.
Okay. You're going shopping. You've gone from chaotic, cold-ish to shopping.
We're getting
Right.
there. This is us getting ready.
So, describe your boutique as you pull out in front of it.
Well, it's located in a very nice district. The whole place is real dolled up. Anyone like looking on could get the feeling that it's something that something to be real proud of. At least to me. It definitely looks like a lot of money went into it. Like a lot of money. Big glass windows showing off various fanciful fashions of the resonated with that one. Sorry, I saw the chat and I was like, the gowns are very in the moment. A lot of them are glitz and glammed up flapper attire, what's currently in fashion. The models are all like, holding the little like long cigarette holders. It's very like extra. Big glass windows and a big like beautiful place that again way too much money.
Like a weird amount of money for what it is.
Probably like an
Roll.
extravagant amount.
Roll accounting or credit check if anyone wants to question this.
Oh, okay. I see that it's like
Yeah, no, it's just a stand. For those who don't know what boutiques are, this is what you expect. For those who lived in New York and understand this, it's go, oh, this is very nice. They must do very well to do.
okay, cool.
Just like the Waldorf.
Just like the Waldorf.
With more tutus.
I might have something in the back for us.
Okay. As you go in. Now, do you have any staff working at there when you're not there? Or is it pretty much one and done for the moment?
Yes, there is one girl who comes in. I pay her pretty well. Shelly.
Is Shelley working there today, or is this not your normal opening time? This is you normally open in the afternoon to get all the afternoon traffic. Or is Shelley working there now?
I'd say afternoon traffic for sure.
Okay. Okay, so I would say at this time, pretty much would say that this time is about midday, 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Because you spend a bit of time working out on the whole, not freaking out about
Yeah.
sealing people's mouths and finding
Various.
cults and that. So I'll say it'd be about 1 o'clock for you.
Mhm.
And then we spent a little bit of time freaking out about the mouths thing, and then we spent a lot of time doing a fashion movie makeover.
Yeah.
Montage.
Okay, so the boutique is currently closed. You go in, you open it, hear the telltale dingle dingle of the door, and the shop is open for you.
All right. I'm going to pull like a long measuring tape thing from probably over the counter.
Mhm.
Line up, please. I'm going to take measurements.
Tatiana has no dignity left at this point, or shame, so she is going to line up gleefully.
Alejandro will as well. Just, yeah, okay.
I'm shopping.
Looking around, trying to find something real nice.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of pinstripe suits probably fit your fancy. What are you looking for?
Just anything I can afford.
Oh, well,
Okay, you know what? Roll a credit check advantage, please, Lorraine,
Yeah.
because people who come in, you understand who your normal customers are. You're pretty good at judging how much money people have from what you can see.
all right. Let's see. The other two I kind of get, but he kind of passed out. So let's see. Skills, please. Counting, you said? Or credit
Accounting
check.
or credit. Accounting or credit. Either way works.
I
Sorry,
thought.
I'm still getting
yeah.
used to these sheets.
Yeah, I thought a credit was like your own
Left-hand
personal.
column.
Yeah.
I also assume that as comparing to yourself.
Okay. Shoot, where is credit on the sheet?
Left-hand column.
Artcraft. Artcraft left-hand column, not too far down.
You have credit. Your credits. Actually, I'll let you do appraise as well because you're appraising people. So, accounting, appraise, or credit rating. So, credit rating is 3 down from arts and craft.
Aha. They're all the same.
Exactly.
Let's go with appraise. Feels right. All right.
Yeah, he looks like he can afford it.
Okay. Right, sir. Step right up. How you looking? How do you want to feel?
Well, me, happy.
All right.
I like having a tongue, that's for sure.
Okay. You like having a tongue, so yellow pinstripe with a tie.
A red tie.
Red-
Ugh. No.
You can make it pink if you don't want it red.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
there is an issue though. If I'm supposed to be your bodyguard, I've got to carry around all this,
Mm-hmm.
and suits don't usually cover things like that.
I can tailor it. Give me-
What's tailoring?
I can refit it and make little pockets. I can sew. Do you know what sewing is?
Like stitches
Oh, yes, like stitches.
in the wall.
In the war, just like the war. Definitely, except I'll be stitching the weapons into your suit.
That would make it very
isn't
hard to pull out if they're stitched in.
No. I'll make pockets so that they're hidden, concealed.
But that's why we have holsters.
Don't worry, I'll figure something out.
Okay.
Trust me.
Well, we've only just met. But at least you haven't taken my tongue. Or tried to feed me hallucinogens. I swear it's the same thing.
Who fed you hallucinogens?
Doesn't say anything, but just like points at Tatiana.
Are you sure you wanted to give him his mouth back?
Do you have any more hallucinogens?
Yes.
What are you talking about? I don't have any hallucinogens.
Oh dear. No matter. Stealth tutus. Let's get into this, everyone. And a nice yellow suit for you, Mr. Jack.
No, not
Okay,
Mr. Just Sergeant.
I would say that over the next hour, Loretta is in their element, getting everyone ready. They're just doing costumes and just going, no, maybe. Holds up a stealth tutu.
Yes. Perfect.
And after about an hour or so, you would say that everyone has... You look more... I was going to say dapper. And the people who are going in stealthily, I would say would have advantage on stealth checks.
Heck yeah.
Stealth tutus for the win.
Yes. And I would say temporarily while you're clothed, I would say that Jack would have a plus 10 to their
Intimidate.
appearance or intimidate. Because have you made it to actually to show off that there's weapons but they're not there, or have you made it so that it is more Jack looks more bulkier or more muscular using the cuts of the suit, or have you made it so that the Jack can carry more weapons and not be as
I'd say the weapons would be concealed, but I would definitely lean into looking a bit more broader shouldered. Like really look, the muscular fellow at my side here. He could probably knock you out. Look at his shoulder pads.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
need shoulder pads. I'm a boxer.
Oh. Never mind. They aren't shoulder pads.
okay. Then yeah, I would say that advantage on stealth checks and a plus 10 to intimidate or appearance for Jack.
You're dapper, Jack. But also you kind of look like a mobster right now.
You say that out loud? For
Yes.
the mobster part?
Yes.
Could Tatiana roll like a no?
Yeah.
Because she presumably knows the mob affiliated people in New York.
Okay, yes you do.
That wouldn't be a mobster. Why would you say I'm a mobster?
No, I said you look like a mobster.
No. Don't do that anymore.
Anymore?
Not
I've been clean for years
affiliated.
now.
Wouldn't say that Loretta's affiliated, but
I
as you
seem
look
to
around,
know.
you see and you notice little things that Renee would have told you to keep an eye out for places under protection.
Tatiana takes her gun out.
Oh,
and
okay.
pushes Loretta against the wall and says, "What family do you know?"
Quick, cover your mouth. She'll take your tongue.
Shh. I'm not going to take her tongue. What family do you know?
If you...
I don't want to do this. You seem like a very nice girl. What family do you know?
Tatiana, do we need to talk? Do we need to calm things down and talk through things? Like adults?
Why?
In a shop where there's other staff and customers?
Yeah, there's no some customers was closed when you came in.
I don't care. That's what I'm saying.
Tatiana does not seem to hear you. She is looking at Loretta dead in the eyes. What family do you know?
I know a few of them. This part of town is run from some dangerous people.
What family is funding you?
Morello, put the gun down.
Tatiana goes, this can't be happening. This can't be happening.
Of course this is happening. We're getting
Tatiana,
dressed in tutus.
You have a very stressed day today. Please put the gun down.
Tatiana, she drops the gun. She kind of steps away and she drops the gun and she kind of just like, she's like, this can't be happening.
Look, I don't know what your deal is with the Morello family, but, like, it's not like we're on good terms or anything. We're not on bad terms, or... They're a mob. You know?
Look.
I'm looking.
Here's what's going to happen.
Oh, really? You're gonna pick up your gun and aim it at me again?
That's not what I said. Have you tried listening?
I have. The entire elevator way up to your penthouse.
Here's what's going to happen. You did not meet me. You have never met me. If the Morellos ask about me, you have never met me. If I find out you have said anything different, well, it is a shame. You're a very nice young girl. And I like you quite a lot. But I would hate to have to do something rash.
You know what? You're definitely paying full price for those stealth tutus.
If you think I'm paying for anything in the shop funded by the Morellos, you are out of your goddamn mind.
All of this here, that's not funded by them. That's all me. This is my genius. This has nothing to do with them aside from their grubby, dirty money.
Okay.
Why are you accepting it? You're a genius. I agree. I can look at your designs. I can tell. You are a very talented young girl. Why are you getting mixed up in this?
What?
Well, if you don't need them to succeed, you are talented. You are a genius, like you said. Why do you need them?
Do you think talent is all you need in life?
No, I think talent is enough to carry you to where you need to go. I think people are vastly mistaken about what they need in life.
Not to intrude in this heartwarming moment, but she's given you answer, you're not happy with answer. Are we still doing this, or am I taking the tutu off?
No, you're keeping that tutu on. You look great in it, dear.
Wait, are we paying for stuff? I can't afford this stuff. I don't think my company will like write this off as like a business expense.
Don't
Why not?
worry about it, Jack. Just don't. Well,
All right.
Tatiana, you okay?
I will ask Loretta to roll a persuade. Actually, a persuade against Tatiana. What would Tatiana want to? Tatiana's pissed. I find out about this. So what would Tatiana roll as an opposed check on this?
I think the only thing that makes sense is intimidate. Or like,
I'll say,
she's actually, because she's not intimidating anymore, but she's like, she's trying to.
I would say psychology. Okay. I'll get Loretta persuade.
That's already been failed.
Mhm.
Yeah. I would say Tatiana gets right up in the face of Loretta
Just gonna take your time.
and just looking at them, trying to figure out if any resemblance to Morello's. You know that the Morello family would have like satellite operations.
Mm-hmm.
Operations that are protected by the family. They take a cut for initial, like a 20% cut per month of their intake just to keep funding it. And I would say that with that, you would see that as much as you hate the Morellos, what you hate more sometimes is what they do to people of talent. And Loretta, I would say, with that failure, is not trying to hide anything, but their sense of bravado is more of a front than you care to admit.
Oh yeah.
Tatiana puts her gun away. And she says, I'm sorry. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
didn't deserve that. That still wasn't fair to you. But
Well-
I'm not kidding when I tell you that if you say anything, if you breathe a word to the Morellos about me being here, I will kill you. And that is not a threat, that is a promise. But other than that, I think there's potential for us to move past this.
I think so too, if you can get over being a bit more like them than you'd like. I'm gonna turn. Nose up in the air.
I'll give you the roll an education check for me, Loretta.
Oh,
We're trying to recall some knowledge.
I think we need less guns during the daytime.
Hey boys.
Oh, wow, we haven't set you up for dice rolls. All right, we need to do that after stream. You recall after Tatiana's outburst that there is a outstanding reward for knowledge of the missing daughter.
So,
Do that as you will. That's just your own head. Just remembering that.
So now that we're calmed down, can we just move forward and not pulling guns on each other, or stealing people's tongues, or poison them with hallucinogens?
Okay,
We're not hallucinogens!
Alejandro, you're fine. You're great. You just be
I've
you.
only done 2 of those things.
Yeah, just
What I said may have been a little uncalled for, but I got threatened, and I still think it's a little true. I'm tired of people waving guns in my boutique.
It's something that happens quite often, actually.
It does!
that wasn't waved. That was pointed directly at, like, that was a bit more. Okay, I'll shut up. I'll at least on that line. Can we just have some lunch? It's been a long day. We're getting suited up for tonight, but we haven't even had lunch yet.
You do look lovely.
You're right. I think it is time we had the nice meal. And then no one wants to infiltrate a cold hot spot on an empty stomach.
That's right, because when they gut you and find the contents of your stomach, they can at least track where you've been. That's what we do in Africa when we're hunting.
No.
Is that about right, Alejandro?
Shut up.
And hunting?
It's true.
No. We're stressed.
So,
We're hungry and we're well dressed. Let's go.
Tatiana does take kind of side eyes Loretta and says, "We are exceptionally well dressed."
Very. Mm.
You got a very pretty shop.
Thank you. You draw
It's a
well. It is a boutique.
Do you want to see my drawings, do you?
Yeah. Well, no. They sound like I need to have a few more drinks before I'm ready to see them. Food first.
Yeah, but they don't like it when I... Anyway,
for the sake of brevity, you find a nice little
dino...
diner where most of the working people around this area would sit down and have a workman's meal, and they just side eye this troop of well-dressed people coming into. It's like walking into a 5-star restaurant. It's like people dressed up for black tux meals walking to a McDonald's. That's pretty much the scene that you have right now. You sit down, you have, yes, you sit down, you enjoy yourself, a quickish meal, and I say about 3 o'clock-ish comes around and you're outside of the Juju house.
Here goes nothing.
Oh no, they're going a lot. Do we have a plan for us talking while they're sneakies?
Well, they're a cult, right?
I don't think I like being called cults.
No, but do they do they do like the whole sacrifice thing, or what are they about?
I believe this business is antiquities and exports.
Mm.
So
maybe shopping for your shop?
yes, just distract them, talk about buying stuff, and Tatiana and I will do the rest.
Mm.
And Jack is there in case things go sideways.
And if things go bad, I'll try to confuse them. I've been told I'm very good at that.
I've known you for less than a day, and yes, you are very good at it. Like I am good at talking about things I want to buy. Let's go.
Do you want us to roll those stealths?
Actually, I'm going to roll it. I am going to roll it.
Okay.
I'm doing it in secret rolls.
Ooh. Secrety.
Let's do this quickly.
Wait, so we can't spend luck if we fail?
Oh, I'm going to give you the option.
Okay.
All right, so that one.
But not knowing how much luck, huh?
Okay. Would you like to spend luck on that roll, Tatiana?
Can I? Can I actually?
You don't know.
What happens if I reach 0 luck?
You're very unlucky, and I get to play more. I get to play more of you.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'll spend luck.
I am a dick. I'm not going to be that much of a dick. You do not have enough luck to make that check.
Okay, even with a bonus die?
Ooh.
We get a bonus die because of the outfits, right?
Even with a bonus die.
God.
Oh.
Okay.
But
Right.
Oh well, let's do our distraction.
Okay.
Maybe our distraction is enough to give another
can I
bonus
push
die
the roll?
later.
Oh, can I push the roll?
you can push the roll when you get closer.
Okay.
This is as you're going towards the place.
Okay.
However, I will say that if Alejandro, I'd say this: if Alejandro does a hard check on the stealth, I will let you do a pass. How's that sound?
Okay.
All right, and for this one, I'll let Alejandro roll for this one.
Oh, okay.
I was just going to like try to prediction if we do really well on our distraction, might give another bonus dice for them.
Yep.
Kind of hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, Alejandro's good at this.
I know.
So, Loretta,
Yes.
after you.
All right.
Are we using your name as Loretta?
Do you all typically use fake names? I can come up with a fake name. I can
could call
lie.
you Bob.
Don't call me Bob.
Sharon?
You know what? Yes, in one of my classes, a Sharon stole one of my books. I don't like a Sharon, so yes, Sharon. Perfect.
Still feels weird calling you Sharon though.
Oh, shut it, Bob.
I'm not Bob.
Okay.
Well, who are you then?
I'm Jack. Like
Are you
we've
just-
met today. Like you already know that.
Just. All right, Jack. That's fair. Shoot, we should have asked what they sell here. Exports.
Freaky stuff mostly. Just thinking stuff you could hang up in the store.
All right, I'll throw some fancy words around. I need some avant-garde for my boutique. No, not a boutique.
Shop.
Sharon doesn't own a boutique. Shut up, Bob.
Jack.
Let's see. Sharon owns...
Hairdressers?
Yes. Sharon is an esteemed hairdresser. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. So you're on your map. You can go in now.
Oh, we're on a map.
All right.
Yes. So you can move yourself in there as you see fit.
So now would be the time to push the roll, I suppose.
With that advantage, because Alejandro rolled a hard, I would say that you're about to start sneaking in. You're about to step on something, like a stick or something in the street. Alejandro puts a hand out and stops you from stepping on a stick, therefore keeping your stealth 2 to advance.
Okay, cool.
And you can move to wherever you want. Is there anywhere in particular that you want to move, Alejandro? Or are you just ghosting them in and you're just trying to dodge behind the elephant or something?
The initial plan I had was to go through the back, but since we're coming through the front, yeah, I'm trying.
There is no real
of the
back,
house.
I would say. For ease of use, down the bottom here there is a door,
Okay.
and you would say, because there's no actual back door on this map, so I would say that we'll make part of the wall here through that door can be a like a little trap door or something that lets you go into the actual area.
Okay.
Can I roll a listen to get a sense for how many people might be in the building based on like creaking wood and...
Yep, you need to get pretty close to the actual window, probably about here.
Okay, I'll do that.
Do a listen check. Listen, a spot hidden.
I'll spend the 14 luck on that.
Okay, let me just check. Juju house. 9 to 5.
I should have rolled a spot here. That would have been smarter because I have 55 in that, but...
Okay, 9 to 5. 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 9 You can push your offer spot hidden if you want, and keep that lock.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
You put your ear up against the door.
You put your ear up against the window. You don't hear anything apart from soft muffles. You reach up and, surprisingly enough, a cold shop like this at about this time of afternoon is getting close to their closing time. So you would say that the people who would normally come to their shopping will come in early morning to buy their the wares so they can sell it in the afternoon. So you only see one wizard old man tending. Let me just see if everyone's seen this one yet.
Time to be loud.
Sorry, where is Silas? Okay, so you have all seen the portrait handout for Laquanda before.
Yep.
An older wizened man, just tending, starting to close up. Is that normal success? Okay. You don't see anything else apart from this one old man in there. And at this point, does Loretta and Jack walk in? Oh, sorry. Sheila and Sharon.
Sheila and Sharon.
I say Sharon. Sheila is Laura's name. Sorry. So is Sharon in there now?
Yeah,
Bursting in with a
like doors open. Well, would you look at all of this? Fanciful knickknacks. I love it.
Is that an alligator? Wait,
I
or is that a
love it.
crocodile?
I don't know. Excuse me, sir. I'm going to need help picking out avant-garde memorabilia for my styling parlor. Is this a crocodile or an alligator or a caiman?
Wait, what's a caiman?
You don't know what a caiman is?
No. Why would I know what a caiman is? It looks like a crocodile. Freshwater by the size of it.
Maybe.
I am literally just searching up what difference alligators and crocodiles. I wasn't expecting to search this today.
But there's not real. There's
U-shaped snout. Okay, so
They're
it's U-shaped.
close enough.
It would say no. This is actually a crocodile.
Yeah.
And this older gentleman walks up to you. At this point, says, "Well, it's an alligator. I see, because you remember the old tale, you never smile at a crocodile? Well, I smile at this alligator every day."
Oh. Why?
Does it smile back?
No, it doesn't, but I smile because it reminds me of a few friends of mine.
Really? Do they
Yes,
have
I
skin
think-
conditions?
Well, they are very pasty, so yes, it does make sense. And their skin is very hard and tough and... Oh, where are my manners? Silas Naquande at your service, and you are?
Hello, I'm Sharon Bean. Nice to meet you. As I said, I'm looking for some flashy pieces to really bring my parlor together. And I thought, no better than to look in some shops. Lo and behold, there's a whole elephant over there!
I don't think it's going to fit through the front door.
We'll make it fit!
I think we might need to make the door bigger than to make it fit, rather than cutting it into pieces. I don't think cutting it into pieces would work.
Well, think we could make the whole building bigger.
I could
Little
get-
tiny people coming in to get their hair done. Beautiful.
If you want to talk about shrinking heads, we can definitely help you with that.
Oh,
Tiny people, tiny heads?
tell me more, mystery man! I'm enthralled!
All right, so what you see in front of you A skeleton thin, wizened old African American man with skin the texture of a walnut. Only a fringe of thin white hair and is missing many teeth. His grin is toothy. It has that little, not a little drool as an older man,
Mhm.
but you don't know how much of this is the act, or how much of this is really him, or how much as he's supposed to represent as a chamber of antiquities.
Mhm.
With your appraise, if you want to do any appraise rolls on any of these things, you're more than welcome to. He wears a bright red shirka, which is an old Masai blanket, worn wrapped around the blanket, and his sandals to match the expectations of the customers.
I don't
And
know
let's have a
what
look at
I'm
that roll.
I have no idea what I'm looking at, but I'm acting in awe. He brings up shrunken heads, and I'm like, huh.
Yes, and I would actually say with that, I want you to roll me an occult roll, please.
Uh-oh. Can't you say?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Here we go.
Far right column.
Yep, that's it. 50, 48. No. You don't recognize anything around. You could potentially spot like statues of. If you knew anything about African Kenyan art, I would say that
Well, art.
items here don't belong. It's more of like a bric-a-brac shop of tribal artifacts, not from Africa, but from other places.
Okay.
But you wouldn't know really where from.
Mm-mm. This is all just completely foreign.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we're here.
Yes. Yes, it is.
We're here to bring something new to the shop, something that's not been seen, to bring new people in.
No.
That's the plan. But shrunken heads, like, how do they, like, are they in a jar, or like, is it just like pushed in a lot, or how do you do that type of stuff? Like, are they
And-
kids? Or is it just makeup, or like, and wax? And I heard
Surely they're real. They have to be real. This man isn't selling in genuine things. Who would do that?
But who would like sell heads? It'd have to be fake. It'd have to be totally be wax or carvings.
No. They have to be heads that are like salted. Salted.
It's like the taxidermists, which like they put creatures together to make fake creatures.
And while you're talking about that, Savannah talks about this. Well, actually, no, these are replica shrunken heads made by drying out apples and then lacquering them, letting them shrink, then lacquering them, then putting coconut fur hair on them. So they are traditionally shrunken heads, but you try getting shrunken heads through customs. Apparently, they talk about desecrating dead bodies and
See, yes, it isn't real. It's just like it's not like the circus with like the wolf man, like
Well, there's at least one merit here. Housewives love dried out apples.
Do they?
One merit.
Savannah, Naquande takes you up to the top right-hand corner, just behind the elephant, and you can just spend the next couple of seconds just talking about that while Alejandro and Tatiana decide what they're going to do.
Oh, we
And
distract.
Yes, you get distraction, and I am going to.
It came back.
So, doing dynamic live. Okay, so for sake of ease, there will be like a one square here that you can look through.
Just also
Okay,
want to
so
be reading the
what's-
guy's body language, and just in case,
Okay, if you're reading body language, do me a
Psychology?
psychology, please.
see, that's
Okay.
where I should have spent my luck.
A lot of 90s today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 100.
I
Okay.
don't have the luck for spending. I'm sorry.
Okay. During this time, Loretta, if you want to do a roll as well, I'll let you do that.
Like
Do just to read body language to see if he's
okay.
If he's just-
Psychology, yeah.
yeah.
Oh. Hey
Yeah, no.
guys.
Yeah. No, he's actively talking about this. He's not really paying attention because he knows that no one else is really entering the back way to the place, and he's keeping an eye on the two people inside the place. Just to make sure that they're fine. But he's not doing any overt missives.
The eccentricities they go on.
Yeah. He's pretty much playing the part of the eccentric shop owner.
So Tatiana and Alejandro don't know that. So I think Tatiana at least is gonna like do a. Is this room right here the same room that they're in? That can I tell that?
Yes. If you move down further, you'll be able to see through.
Is there another door?
There isn't a door here, but we're making that there is a door here.
Okay.
I would say that this would be a back door, which would be a quick escape for them, but there's not one on this map at the moment.
Tatiana's gonna turn to Alejandro and say, "Should we try to sneak past them while they're
We-
distracted?"
Yes, we need to get in there and see if there is an upstairs, a downstairs, or something.
That sounds like a plan. All right. Yeah, Tatiana will let Alejandro lead the way as he is better at this.
Mm-hmm. As you go in, Alejandro, I'm not gonna make you roll a stealth because you had success earlier. But as you go closer to the counter, I would say you've got to move anywhere closer to the counter. I would say roll a stealth check, and depending on when you do it, it'll be with advantage or disadvantage, depending on what happens at the top.
Once we step in and I see him on the opposite side, the
Mhm. You
enchantment-
don't see him. You see the elephant, and you hear the voices behind it. So there's no actual line of sight yet.
And we're trying, well, at least I'm trying my best to keep him talking and like, yeah.
Then
Yeah,
the
you're doing well.
enchantment begins.
I would say you're doing well so far, but you need to be quick about it if you want to do anything.
Is this a door? Right here.
No, that's not a door.
Where are the doors in this? Are there any doors that further into the building?
One at the top, and one where you are right now.
So there's
No.
there's no. This is the only part of the building.
Yeah, that you can see right now.
Tatiana will, being a ballerina, I imagine have a little bit of a benefit if she kind of tries to combat roll over the counter stealthily and check out what's behind it.
Or just a leap.
A leap would work, but I was hoping to use dex and not jump.
With that description, I will allow it because why not? Dex is
Cool.
fun,
I-
and it's going to make it even more better when you fail it.
If she fails this, I'm gonna spend the luck because I do have enough luck to. She literally can't fail this bad enough to not be able to spend luck.
yes, you can.
Crit 100. Okay. I have to reward that. So,
Look at her go.
She's very
As you leap across the bench, you land on the carpet. Sorry, I have to.
Can she see?
However,
Oh,
I'm just having to do this because I wasn't expecting to do this today. Switch to gem layer. The carpet moves under you.
Nice.
And
Step door.
yep, and I'm just putting it there now.
Dun, dun, dun.
Tatiana
The
lifts
the carpet moves. You land down in 3-point landing, and you land near a trapdoor.
Tatiana, like very like a cat, she like raises up from her haunches, and she looks at Alejandro, and she goes, trying to indicate what she has seen.
Alejandro will join and descend and open the door if we can.
Okay.
You can't give us a trapdoor and think we're not going to open it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Hey. All right. I would say that the trapdoor hasn't. Look at the trapdoor. Do a spot hidden for me, please.
Oh, you know.
And a luck roll, please, on one of you.
I did the spot hidden if you want to do the luck.
I was gonna say I did a spot hidden too.
Yeah, I see the. Your rolls at the moment are still currently set to GM. So that was a dex of 4 and a spot hidden of 47. So the spot hidden does succeed. I would say that you notice that the trapdoor hinges look a little rusty. So if you do try to open it, it may make a noise.
How rusty?
It looks well worn. But if you lift it up, it might make a small creak noise, but nothing too loud.
Okay. I point to the rust on the hinges to Alejandro, and I kind of like gesture like a screwing motion to see if Alejandro has anything that might do that. But if not, then we'll just go down and just pray. Or
Okay.
muffle it. Can I muffle the noise of the carpet? Like open it, but like shove the carpet over it so that it muffles the noise.
You can certainly try.
Like kind of like she like balls the carpet up in her hands, and holds it over the hinges to try and like hold them steady and muffle any sound that comes out of them as Alejandro lifts it.
Okay.
Okay, if you want to try that, we'll go back to up to the top with Jack, Loretta, and Naquande. So Naquande is finishing up the sales pitch at this time and is going to start walking. You would see Naquande is starting to walk around the elephant.
What's on the bench in front, like at the top? There seems to be a lamp above Jack. There's a snake on one
Yeah.
side. What's the other side?
Give me a sec. Just need to.
If it's not there, yeah.
It is there. I'm just trying to figure.
Whatever it is, that's
zoom
what
in.
Jack is trying to get his attention to.
So that or that.
The second one.
So this closer.
Yes.
I would say that would look like a spear or some kind of Kenyan tribe weapon.
Okay.
Are you asking Savannah Naquande
Yes.
about that?
Yes.
Okay,
'Cause it's
roll
closest to me.
me a persuade. Or something else that you can use to try to keep his attention.
No. That would be way too confrontational. What about those bones over there? What kind of bones are those?
No. I'm trying to essentially get Loretta's attention to speak about this.
Okay.
To
Oh,
get
you saying that
Loretta's
to
attention
Loretta?
Like, Loretta, what about this for the stall? Shouldn't this be... and try to get Loretta to then do the persuade ask. Like, I'll ask... Loretta, why don't you ask about this?
At this point, I'll give you advantage on this roll.
I'll
Because you're
stroke my
both trying
chin.
to do it.
Nice. I'll stroke my chin and say, I don't know, seems a little confrontational, don't you think? So a persuasion, how does advantage work?
You
Just roll
it,
bonus
and then,
dice.
Then at
If
the
you
bottom it
click
says
both
bonus penalty.
roll
You hit that
options,
again.
It'll also help.
Bonus penalty? Sorry.
So have you? You've roll yourself a. Where is your character? Loretta. Roll a persuade.
One whole persuade coming up.
Yeah. And to add to that, it's confrontational. But what if there's gangs that come in, or there's hoodlums? You can always chase them off with something like that. Saves works
That's
for
a
two
success.
purposes.
That's a success?
Because when you roll bonus penalty, it rolls to tens.
So that's now a 42.
That's a 42, not a 50. So that is a success.
Oh. All right. I suppose there are a lot of gangs out in the street, aren't there? Terrifying times. Well, what do you think, Shopkeep? Do you think this spear would be able to keep the ruffians off of us?
Well, if it doesn't, it does come back with a 90-day guarantee. 90-day money-back guarantee.
Hear that? If you get shot trying to stab them, I'll get my money back. I like
Yes.
those kinds of deals.
I don't like getting
Upon-
shot.
Upon personal application and a forms written triplicate,
Of course. Tell
Signed
me
by
a
the-
bit of its
signed by a dead
history.
person.
Signed by a dead
Okay.
person. Yeah, that's
at
true.
this point,
That could be very hard to do.
that's the idea. At this point, oh, stupid thing. All right, at this point, with that distraction, now I'll let Alejandro and Tatiana try to lift the door. Now, this will be. I was not expecting to go to this section. I need to check see if there's anything about that.
Whether there's a lock or something.
Pretty much.
If only you could just like Control F lock. Just search things. It doesn't work in this.
No, for me, it's more like trying to find
I know.
the sheet because I've had to move stuff around today.
It's okay. If you fail,
Aha!
we'll just have knock the guy out.
There is a lock around it. If you want to try to open it, is there a lockpicking skill?
There is locksmith,
Yeah.
which I have a tick in, but we haven't leveled up yet.
Do you want to try?
I would have to get a 1. So,
In this episode, is it mean ones or 99s?
yeah.
Or spending luck.
Or spending luck?
I figure there's probably consequences if we fail it. Could I do?
Oh, yeah.
Could we? If the hinges are rusty, what about the lock?
The lock looks well used, actually.
Could it be potentially broken off, like with a really good a strength potentially? A little
can
louder, a little less subtle. but
You
we
can certainly try.
Before she tries to break the lock, I'll put my hand on. I want to look around and see if there are keys in the cash register or behind the counter first.
You would see some keys, mainly to the front door, but no keys around that area that would be related to the padlock that's in front of you.
Okay.
Tatiana will whisper very, very quietly, we could take a front door key, come back in the middle of the night, and break the lock however we want when there's no one here.
Well, more than likely, that is when they do their rituals, but it is the best we can do right now. So,
Yes, we will steal a door key.
Okay, you can add to your inventory Juju House front door key.
And then we will GTFO.
Okay, now for the GTFO, I'll get you to roll me another stealth check, please, because you're pretty much going over that and trying to go to the back door. Oh, going to the door that we got in the back.
Oof.
A big oof. Are you going to try to push that roll at all?
Unless we still have that bonus from...
What Tatiana's gonna do?
Yes, you still have that bonus, but let's see what Tatiana's going to do first.
I want to try the bonus first. Tatiana succeeds with a hard.
With a hard success?
Oh wait, actually, Tatiana will spend down to make it a hard.
As you start to jump over the edge of the counter, Alejandro, you know the concept of leave no trace? You're about to leave, and then you realize the carpet should be moved back, otherwise people understand that you're there. So with that, you move the carpet back over the... Oh, sorry. So hopefully that's there. You move the carpet back over the thing, over the trapdoor, and you both exit very, very silently, almost crashing over the ivory bones in the corner as you exit back out the door. Anything else before you go, Tatiana?
I was just thinking that we could kind of peek our heads in as though we were interested customers, to indicate to our friends that we were done and that they didn't need to do this anymore.
Both of you or just you?
Tatiana's decent at fast talk. I don't know if Alejandro is.
They have seen my signs at least before, so...
True. Yeah, probably just Tatiana.
Okay. At this point, Nakwande would say, now, how many of these can I put you down for, and where can we send them?
How many? There are more?
Yeah.
How many more?
We're an importer.
That's true.
We get multiple items delivered by Emerson items almost on a daily basis nowadays. Apparently, African cult is chic at the moment.
Yes, that's why I came in.
Yes, and just out of my own curiosity, who told you about this place? We are a very niche shop. Do you have a name?
Brenda.
Oh, Brenda.
I don't know why she came up with it, but she pointed out the exact location. I was sold the minute I heard about it.
And Tatiana, at the name of Brenda, do you chime in?
Tatiana walks in the door and she goes, "Oh my gosh, it is so good to see you, Sharon. Oh my gosh, it has been so long. I can't believe we're meeting up like this. I was just looking for some decorations for my home, and here we are."
You silly! You're silly! You told me to come here.
I didn't expect you to be here now, and I was here.
Both of you roll me a fast talk because you're trying to pull. Fast talk or actually no, we'll do fast talk.
Fast talk, got it.
Oof, baby.
At the sound now, Loretta, I'll let you roll advantage because you still got Jack to help you to back you up.
Yeah, we're getting spear for the shop.
31. Yep, you succeed.
Oh.
You notice that Nakwande is somewhat off-put by new people and raises the eyebrow quickly. But doesn't make an overt gesture.
Tatiana, oblivious to this, not knowing she failed the role, goes up to Sharon and does like a mwah, mwah.
Mwah, mwah, yeah.
Look, we can come back tomorrow and look at things and buy them out together maybe, but let's go get drinks. It's been too long, girlfriend.
Oh, drinks, yes. Oh, we could bring Shirley. I think she would get this.
Oh, Shirley, you know Shirley. She's always glug, 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 glug.
I'm gonna gesture to like I'm gonna link arms with Tatiana and like gesture with my other hand to the alligator rug on the ground here. Her husband would love it.
Oh my god, her husband would absolutely die for it. But not that she
Right.
goes first for the money, am I right?
You're right, Brenda. You're right. Bob, get over here.
I'm sorry. We'll be back. I'm sorry.
Let's go out for a a beverage, and we can talk later. We can talk about this later. We can come back tomorrow and look at these rugs and stuff. Oh, it's so nice to meet you. She looks like Impane.
Okay. Tatiana, Loretta, and Jack, could you all roll spot hiddens, please?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm busy
All right.
hard selling.
Jack's
Oh,
taking
you're
it.
busy. You're both busy hard selling. Jack, you notice a necklace with a key around Nkwande's neck.
I'm sorry about the. We'll
Are
be
you-
back. I'm sorry.
Are you actually touching him and trying to steal the key at this
No.
point, or are you just noticing the key?
Just spotting's enough. I'm not going to try to steal a key. That would be against the law.
Okay. And you all exit out the building.
So
Is that
lovely to meet you.
Lovely to
Yeah.
meet you too. Please come again.
Of course. We'll be back.
All right. Okay, so we'll get you out of there. I think I fixed it so that the door we gave you, Alejandro, has been closed.
Did he mention MSN Imports? I think we've got something from them. As in, when we're in the car, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we walk out like acting buddy, and then like as we're like to the car, we just break off. Expert.
No, wait till we're in the car. Then it's like, I'm pretty sure like there was one of the things from the notes was from MSN Imports.
Yes, Silas Nakwande was written on it.
Because they get their stuff from MSN Imports. Yeah, you can do the spot hiddens too.
He walks. As you leave the building, Nkwande goes to his little cabinet area, reaches forward, and doesn't find something. Unfortunately, he reaches up on his table, goes to the phone, and makes a phone call. Talks for a few seconds, and then hangs up. And I think that's where we'll leave it for this episode. So
Fitting.
you did very, very well considering everything that went on.
That was a lot of luck spent and a lot of sanity lost.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, wow, that was really cool. That was weird. It was amazing. Loved it. Let's do our outros. I'll get the audio back into the 1920s speakeasy from Syrinscape. Shaking It is the one we usually do.
Yep.
And we'll do our outros while I'm looking for a place to raid. This is just a heads up. This is the last run of shows we have for the year. We'll be back next year in the new year, but we also have something tomorrow as our very last show for our normal long running shows. At the end of the year, on the 29th for the USA, 30th for Australia, pretty much the same time as we run these shows, I will be running my birthday show, which will be a unique TTRPG experience with different technology that we've used before on the show, brand new interface and overlay, etc., and a project which started back in 2015. So that was going to be very unique, where the players don't even know what system they are playing, and they don't even have character sheets. So they're going in blind, which is going to require a lot of trust, but it should be a big experience as well. So that's my thing said. We'll go through everybody. MLP, can you take command and do everything?
Yep. Well, Phoenix, you want to go first?
I'm Phoenix, playing Alejandro Garcia, who could only make 2 out of a dozen rolls tonight, give or take. Yeah, that was impressive. But yes, if you're looking for me, good luck. I'm here and nowhere else to be found. Sometimes it's a good thing, so that's me.
Yeah. Molgars,
Hello, I am Molly, aka Molgars. You can find me at Please Send Cash on Twitter. You can also find my upcoming Cthulhu by Gaslight podcast, including teaser trailers, at Love Winscraft on Twitter. And that's me. I'm that's about it.
Okay, well, I've been your keeper for this evening, MrLiveProducer. You can normally catch me at twitch.tv/MrLiveProducer, where I mostly do VR content. And hopefully we'll be on Friday showcasing the new game coming out called Against. And that is a really interesting game. I've been doing stuff with it for the last few weeks, but yeah, if you haven't... The best way to describe Against is a combination of Beat Saber, Pistol Whip, and a box VR game. Is very, very interesting. But you can usually catch me over there. And second last but definitely not least, Ray, our newest cast member. Where can we find you? And say hello.
I'm Ray. I play the ineffable Loretta Miller. I'm so sorry. It will continue to be like this. You can find me on Twitter by Ray Loves You. Hi. Sending love, guys.
Okay, and Karsh.
Oh, that's me. Okay. I thought I did my whole thing. So yeah, we have Circus of the Broken Train tomorrow, and that's our last normal show we have for the year. I mentioned the birthday stream. It's going to be a big one. It's also our fundraiser for the year as well, which is really important. It's a fundraiser for the first convention that we go to next year, which is on Australia Day. And I'm super looking forward to it, because the last time I went to the convention, they had all the bushfires back in 2020, before COVID, when the entire city was surrounded by a bushfire, and the convention's health measures wasn't masks, but because who would wear masks when there's smoke, right? It was weird to actually see people wearing masks with the smoke, but no, they had massive fans at the doors blowing the smoke out of the convention. So it's a big fundraiser, and it's going to be, again, really unique. We're going to be raiding Mark DeContis. Usually we don't raid people who have follow-only chat, but the reason we are raiding them is because they're also doing Call of Cthulhu. So we're doing like for like, and they look like they're having fun. It is 18 plus horror, so just as a heads up. I know with the mature channel, we're rating someone that's even more mature, so just a heads up on that. But that's who we're rating. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the donations. Thanks for the support. It's been a really, really, really freaking weird episode. And thank you, Rave, so much for adding to that weirdness and just enjoying yourself, hopefully.
Oh yeah,
Seeing what's going on, running with it and enjoying it. And that's great. And we do appreciate you.
Okay.
And we
so-
appreciate all our cast members.
and we're just swapping who we're actually rating because they're not in English.
We got Dead Aussie Gamers currently doing world building for something.
Yeah, we're rating someone else. We're rating Ladies of D&D doing a show called Boy Problems. Because why not? Yeah. That was the next one right next to it, that's why.
Okay, fair enough.
Again, follow only chat. Why people do... Oh, good. But that's where we're rating. Stick around for that. It's after the credits roll. Thank you so much for everybody. Appreciate you so much. That'll be a... I'm going to get this raid thing in first, because that always is a thing. There we go. Bye.
Bye.